to the video, and welcome to video number 100. And we've come for 5 days in the Lake District, and we've come into the Rydal area of the Lake District, and because it's raining so heavy, we've come into Rydal Cave just to get a few shots here. And it's still raining in here because the rain is coming through the ceiling. So this week is going to be very wet, to say the least. It's also forecast snow as well, so I think we've got the top 10 worst conditions you can get this week for weather. But we are in probably what is, I would say, is the top 10 greatest place to visit in the world, the Lake District. So video number 100, and I can't believe it's 100. I don't know where all that time's gone. I can't even remember what I filmed, but it is a great milestone. And apparently, when you've hit 100 videos, you can start naming your shots. So all the shots I've took here will be called Cave. Okay, Cave, yeah. I've just noticed something over here, so let's have a look. Down in this corner, I found a book. It's a strange place to leave a book, really, and it's called Winter Falls by Eddie Skelson. Fancy finding that here, and that's quite, that's quite pertinent actually to this week, because it is going to be a bit wintry. So we'll if we get stuck in the caravan this week, we've got something to read. Cheers, Eddie, for that. Ooh, something's just fell. Okay, so quite simple shots here. I've done a couple of exposures. I underexposed to bring the doorway and the tree into view, and then I've overexposed slightly to bring all the detail into the shot in the cave. And there's a rock over here. This rock's really catching some nice light, and I've put that in the frame as well. So it's a little bit of a warm-up session this morning for the photography. I say warm, it's 10 degrees today, so it's quite mild actually, considering it's forecast cold the rest of the week. So I think we're done here. So let's look at the shots we've got, and then we're going to walk up to SMALLRIG Fell. I don't think we're going to get very good views because we are shrouded in mist, but we might get some atmospheric shots from above. So here's the shots, and we'll make our way up to SMALLRIG Fell.
Whilst there was colour in the cave, I didn't really like the colours after I'd processed it, so all these are converted to black and white. I really love that rock, the textures on the rock, the lines, the light that was falling on that rock really made me focus on keeping it in the compositions. I could have gone for the stepping stones, but that rock I found a lot more interesting. And of course we took a shot of the jaws of the cave to finish off. Okay, on the walk to the lone tree, there was a big hole in the wall. I think the sheep had tried to blast their way out, so there was an opportunity here to get the lone tree framed within that hole. However, I was far too close to the wall. I couldn't move further back because I would have needed to have been in the middle of the road, so that would have been dangerous, and you couldn't get on the other side of the road because there was no path. So this was a good try, but I think it was a failed attempt. There was a shot to be had here, but I just couldn't get it. So again, in black and white, maybe a focus stack might be the answer here, but I didn't quite frame this as I wanted it to frame.
Okay, we've come to the lone tree. I did come and attempt this last time, but I got distracted by a sunset on Grasmere. You might have seen that video. If not, here's a shot from that, and it was a beautiful sunset, fantastic sky, but I didn't get this, the lone tree, and I thought we better get some lone trees before somebody starts to cut them all down. So still awful conditions. It's just started raining again, very windy this side of Rydal water, and I've moved round just to try and get what I consider to be the best angle for this shot, and I've tried sort of to my right and move round now to the left. Oh, it is raining heavy. Move round to the left, and what I've done, I've put the tree, the top of the tree, just nestling under the fell. So it's kind of positioned in the fell. If we look at the video, and I just point there where it is, you can see it's not literally moving, it's not growing above the fell, if that makes sense. It's sitting underneath, and I quite like that. The background's quite nice because we've got a strip, I hope you can hear me, we've got a strip of sort of greenish, yellowish landscape just on the shoreline on the opposite side, so that's putting some colour into the scene. We've got a little bit of foreground grasses blowing around, and then we've got the tree positioned slightly to the right. So I think for me, and for me only, that's the best position. Curiously, when we walked up, there's a bit of an illusion on the island. It looks like there's a sheep on there. If you look from the distance, and you might see this on the camera, it looks like there's a sheep sitting on there, and it's not. It's just two branches on there with some grass. So I've got this shot. I'll put the variations of shots up. I'm going to take one more higher up and try and drop the tree literally into the water, so it sits in the water part. And that is the lone tree at Rydal Water. A very windy day, a very wet day, the worst conditions. What we'll do is we'll go and close the video back in the caravan in the warmth. Well, what a challenging day that was. The weather did not do us any favours today, apart from when we was in the cave. That was the driest point. We didn't get up to Loughrig Fell, which I'm really disappointed about, but there was no visibility. We could have gone all the way up there and get nothing from the top, so it would have been a wasted walk. Challenging sums up this video. And tripod. My new tripod has lost a foot. So I've lost a foot already, so I need to look and see if SMALLRIG do spare feet. So the rest of the week I've got a tripod with 2 feet. Fantastic. Talking of the rest of the week, the weather conditions are going to deteriorate further. So tomorrow we've got 100% rain. Wednesday at the moment is a nice clear day, just cloudy, so no rain. Thursday and Friday we have the arrival of a wall of snow. So yeah, we're looking forward to the rest of the week. I'm just backing up all today's footage and starting to do a pre-edit on some of the still shots, and the images in Lightroom are looking pretty nice in their raw state, so I'll do a little bit of editing soon. We've checked in to our accommodation, which is a caravan on 4 Barrow Park in Bowness, and this is a really great central location for exploring the Lake District. We just love it here. There's great food across the road, although the prices have shot up. And talking of prices, car park prices are horrendous. We parked at the White Moss car park in Rydal, and it was $13.80, yeah, from 9 till 3. Ridiculous. And then we come into Bowness to do a bit of shopping, and that was another £3.80. So the car parking charges are extortionate. The week ahead is going to be challenging, but we're going to face into it. 100% rain tomorrow. We're still going to go out, be it might be a short trip out. We'll see how long it takes us to get soaked, but yeah, we're going to face into the weather this week. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking time to view the video. Subscribe if you like the content, share the video, pop a comment in the bottom. Otherwise, I'll see you later on the next one, which is going to be a wet one. See you later.